sitting on a roof in India. Yeah, I'm still here. I'll tell you more about it later. I'm sorry I didn't have the time to catch up with you sooner. I think last time we spoke was right before I went to Paris with my sister, right? Yeah, let me update you on what happened this summer. Yeah, so we went to Paris together in the beginning of June, I think it was. And it was such a good time. I really appreciated getting to spend so much time with her.
So crunchy, diese Gurke, ne? Oh Gott, I love it. Outfit-check. Diese Füße. Cheers. Das wird auf uns Bewegungsset aufgehört.
Because ever since I moved away, we don't see each other that often. And it's just super weird because, you know, we lived together our whole lives and then I moved across the country and now we barely see each other anymore. Yeah, so us going to Paris together was really special to me. Then, and that was also super special, my parents came to visit me in Berlin, which, yeah, I know, it was the first time they ever visited and I was so excited to show them my life that I built for myself over there. It was such a good weekend. What else happened? Oh yeah, I don't know if you remember my friend Maya, I think so. She came to visit me in Berlin as well. I know, I think it's really beautiful that we're still such good friends. It means a lot to me.
Aber hier so auf dem Rucksack. Nougat-Bits. Und die Nougat-Bits-Playlist. Ah, stimmt, dass es die Playlist ist. Ich krieg gar nichts hin.
Yeah, she came to Berlin and we also had a really good time. I don't know if we talked about it, I think we did. I visited her in Barcelona in the beginning of the year, but we haven't seen each other ever since, so yeah, I was really excited for her to come and it was also the first time for her to see my life in Berlin, so I was really excited to show, it wasn't her first time in Berlin, but I was still excited to show her around and show her some of my favorite places in the city. Also, I actually partied a lot this summer, but I don't know, for the first time it felt healthy to me. You know that, but I used to use partying as like an escape. But I think this year I finally developed a healthy relationship with it and I started to enjoy dancing all night to good music and then watching the sunrise on my way back home. It played a big role in my life this summer actually, but for the first time in my life, in a good way. Also, I spent a lot of time by myself. I live close to the lake and I went to the lake by myself almost every morning. It became kind of a routine just to go swimming, and the lake in general, I don't know, it became my happy place in a way, a place where I feel peaceful and calm, and Berlin is so hectic sometimes, or not sometimes, most of the time. And having one place where I feel calm and just feel like I can calm down. I think was really important for me, so I spent a lot of time at that lake just reading, journaling, swimming. And yeah, I really enjoy being on my own and I really enjoy my own company, so having this time to myself was really good. Alright, and then there was also Fashion Week. I went to lots of fashion shows, movie premieres, stuff like that, but this summer I kind of realized that I don't care about those things that much anymore. I know, it's funny, right? Because remember when I would have done everything to live this life and be part of this world? Yeah, I guess it's funny how things have changed, or in a way how my mind has changed and how I'm starting to prioritize other things. And I also think that's about the time when I started to think about going to India, but yeah, I'll get to that soon. Then I went back home again. I spent some more time with my family. Like, it was only for a few days. I think it was one weekend until I had to go back to work in Berlin, but it still felt really good to see them.
Alles wie geschehen, nichts ist mehr geblieben, alles so weit weg, all die ganzen Jahre. Ob es dir wohl auch so geht, dass du mich nicht mehr verstehst, es ist, als wäre das alles nie geschehen.
Ja, die Rolle.
Oh, I almost forgot that I spontaneously went to Austria for a day by myself to see one of my favorite bands live again. Yeah, I know I've seen them live so many times, but I don't know, they're one of my favorite bands for a reason, you know? I think I decided like one day before the concert was that I'll go to Austria. I randomly bought a ticket off the marketplace from someone else. I took the Flixbus to Austria, went to the concert, and after that I pulled an all-night at the train station because, you know, I'm not gonna pay for hotel. And then I went back home the next morning. Yeah, I know this sounds exactly like something I would do, but it was so worth it. Like, the concert was amazing. I'm really glad that I did that. Also, I slept for like, I think 17 hours in a row when I got back home because I was so tired. But yeah, like I said, it was totally worth it.
I wanna be forever young. Do you really wanna live forever? Forever young.
And then I think this was like almost one of my favorite parts of the summer. I went on a spontaneous road trip with my parents. They were going on their vacation and I randomly decided to join them because I had some spare time left. I know I was like a bit nervous because I haven't been on vacation with my parents since, I don't know, since I was like 16. But it was such a good time. I don't even know where I worked before. I laughed so much. It felt like I became a lot closer with my parents in those 2 weeks, and I'm really grateful for this time. Yeah, we drove along the coast of northern Germany. We went to the beach and just lived in the van together, which was a little chaotic sometimes, but yeah, I really appreciated those 2 weeks. I think that's also when, yeah, that was when I finally booked my one-way flight to India, like one of the last days of that road trip. I finally booked that. Yeah, I went back to Berlin for like a month, like worked, prepared for India, and then in September I went to India. Yeah, I think that's probably the biggest thing that happened. I've been here for almost 3 months now, and it was just such an intense time, like super challenging and also super rewarding at the same time. Yeah, I could talk about it for hours. And I don't know, I think India changed something inside of me. I mean, I can feel it, but I can't put it into words yet. I don't know if that makes sense. Yeah, I traveled around for like around 3 months. I met so many great people. I ate so much good food. Like, it's incredible. But I also struggled quite a bit, especially in the beginning with my health. It got better over time, and now I feel like I really settled in. And I still struggle a bit, but I really started to have such a deep love for this country. Yeah, but I'm going home soon. My visa's running out, so I'm quite nervous about it. I'm not quite sure why, but it's gonna be good to be home, especially for Christmas. I think, I'm not quite sure, but I think that's everything that's new with me. Yeah, I'll talk to you soon.